before modern skyscrapers and glass buildings dominated the skyline of our cities. There existed another great city known as Benin City. This city was so advanced it put many modern cities to shame. In today's video, I will tell you about the greatness of this African city and how European explorers were amazed by its beauty and organization. Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Location and timeline. The Benin Kingdom was located in present-day southern Nigeria and flourished from around the 11th century until the late 19th century. During its peak, the capital city of Benin City was one of the most organized cities in pre-colonial Africa. Massive walls and moats. The city was famous for its impressive earthworks. The entire city was surrounded by a series of walls and moats that stretched over 16,000 kilometers in total. This extensive defensive structure is now recognized as one of the largest man-made structures in the world. Urban grid system. Unlike many contemporary cities in Africa and Europe that were characterized by haphazard layouts, Benin City had a well-planned urban grid system. Its streets were laid out in straight lines and intersected each other at right angles. Much like the streets of modern Manhattan, different districts within the city had specific purposes. There was the Royal Palace area, which was reserved for the king and his court. Then there were areas designated for nobles, artisans, as well as for various marketplaces and trading posts. Royal Palace at the center of the city was the Royal Palace, which was a huge complex of interconnected buildings surrounded by large courtyards. Within its high walls, adorned with intricate art and sculptures, there were ceremonial halls, storehouses, and living quarters. The palace served not only as the seat of political power, but also as the spiritual heart of the kingdom. Each bend of the palace walls represented a significant event or a lineage of the Orba, the title given to the kings of Benin. To enhance the beauty of the city, each of these buildings were surrounded by lush gardens and parks, providing a sense of tranquility and greenery amidst the bustling urban landscape. Drainage and cleanliness. One of the most remarkable features of Benin City was its advanced drainage system. Given its location in a tropical region, the city was prone to flooding. Therefore, the rulers of Benin constructed a sophisticated network of canals and ditches to control the flow of water. This helped to prevent flooding and maintain cleanliness within the city. Furthermore, they built elevated walkways and paved roads to ensure that the streets remained dry and passable even during the rainy season. This attention to detail and infrastructure made Benin City one of the cleanest cities of its time. Trade and economy. Benin City was a hub of trade and economic activity. It was strategically located along major trade routes connecting the interior of Africa to the coast. The city was renowned for its skilled artisans who produced a wide range of goods, including ivory, palm oil, textiles, and bronze works. These products were highly sought after both within Africa and in Europe, where they fetched high prices. Through trade, Benin City established links with other African states as well as with Portuguese traders from Europe. These connections brought wealth and prosperity to the city and facilitated the exchange of ideas and culture. Art and culture. Benin City was famous for its artistic excellence, particularly its bronze castings. These exquisite metal artworks not only served as decorative pieces, but also documented the history and lineage of the Benin kings. They were highly skilled in casting techniques, producing incredibly detailed sculptures that depicted scenes from daily life, mythology, and historical events. European impressions. When Portuguese explorers arrived in Benin City in the late 15th century, they were astonished by what they saw. They described the city as large as Lisbon, with broad and straight streets and a form of government as organized as any in Europe. They marveled at the city's layout, its bustling markets, and its impressive royal palace. The Portuguese were particularly impressed by the knowledge and skills of the Benin people, evident in their art, architecture, and urban planning. They recognized that Benin City was a beacon of African civilization, challenging the preconceived notions Europeans had about African societies. Colonial destruction. Unfortunately, Benin City's prosperity and independence did not last. In 1897, the British, driven by their colonial ambitions and greed, launched the punitive expedition, an attack on the Benin Kingdom. They completely destroyed Benin City, looted thousands of valuable artworks, and ended the kingdom's centuries-old reign. Many of these stolen artifacts can be found in European museums to this day, serving as a reminder of this tragic event. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.